What's up, guys? So I wanted to do a quick get ready with me. My face is really dry right now, so I'm gonna go in with this Melanie Mills Hollywood Gleam. So because it's like the winter time, we want to be gleaming, 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 gleaming. Oh, this gleaming. I really could just go out just like this, literally. Cause this stuff is like so good. And then you want to bring some down to the neck. So I'm also gonna go in with this Colourpop No Filter Stick Foundation, and I'm the color Dark 167W. I always just go in with no mirror trying to look in this little viewfinder, baby. So I'm gonna blend that in using this sponge. I got class today. This is like my last week. No, it's not. It's not my last week. I lied. Next week is my last week. And I'm so ready for it to be over. I got a 10-page paper due, and I have a speech that I have to do, plus a presentation for English class. Like, this is just too much for it to be the last week of school. Like, y'all was really trying to stress a nigga out, like you was. So I'm literally like needing a mirror. I needed one. So y'all may hear like noise or whatever. That's the heat. Like, it likes to come on and do its thing and be louder than everybody in the house. So if you hear that, I apologize. Today is really a good day for me nonetheless. Like, I gotta go to class, but it's a good day. Like, good things are happening today. I'm really happy with today. Like, I am. And I'm just so grateful to God. Like, God is just so very faithful. Like, regardless of what we do or don't do, God is still God. Like, he's still faithful. He still sees all. He's still, like, he's just good. You're not gonna meet anybody else like God, period. Like, this man is just too faithful. Even with the people who just don't believe, you know, he wakes you guys up every day. If that may or may not be you, but he just wakes everybody up every day. Even people who don't believe, and then people like me who don't deserve it, you know? So God is good. He is just so good. So I'm using a Makeup Revolution concealer. I didn't go in with any moisturizer, did I? Sister's out here wilding. I just went in with that gleam. That's it. I'm wilding. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I'll just trust in the gleam today. I mean, it's still looking pretty good. Gleam is still pretty looking good. Pretty looking good. Looking pretty good. I'm just so happy with the Lord. Like, I'm always happy with God, but you know, it's just those days when you just like, wow, God, like, you really, even when I wasn't, you know, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, I wasn't on my P's and Q's with you, and you really just showed out like that. Like, so trust in God. He's faithful. He is. Like, those little prayers that you pray and you think he's not listening, he just works on his own time. Like, God is the boss. He don't need you pressuring him, steady telling him, you know, like, he do appreciate when you continuously pray to him and ask him for things. But I really believe that. But as far as like doubting him and thinking that he won't come through, I would suggest that you don't. Because God is a boss, he gonna come through. He gonna shake something up real quick for you. You gonna be like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, but he gonna be like, yeah, I do it like that. Like, that's what I do. I'm just so silly, but no, I'm so serious though. God is really good. Like, y'all just don't know. Woo. This thing, it is spiritual. It is spiritual. It has nothing to do with literal. Everything is spiritual. We fight not against flesh and blood, but of like evil spirits, and you know, that's who the fight is against. You're not into it with your mom right now. You're not into it with your dad. Your dad is just human and don't know any better. Your mom is just human and don't know any better. But those spirits, they are not right, and you gotta pray for the people in your life. Because a lot of people do work under a lot of different spirits, just to be like completely honest. And it's so funny because my best friend sent me this video the other day of like new age religion where people like do like the yoga and third eye Buddhist type thing, and this girl was talking about her experience with that, and she was saying that a lot of demonic things were happening to her. I'll link the video below, but it was really like, wow. It was like a wow moment for me, and I was like, whoa, people are out here really playing with the dark side, okay? You think that you trying to find your inner self, and you will be out here into some whole other stuff, okay? I had to pause. I was trying to find something funny to say, but just give it up, sis. This is serious. Like, this is a serious thing. People are really out here fighting against evil. Well, we all are fighting against evil, but people are really out here indulging in just evil activity without knowing, like very ignorant to it. And it's a dangerous game. It is. It's very dangerous. I'm just thankful that I was never like drawn into any of that. And as logical as I am, I'm just glad that God really delivered me and showed me the way. And I'm also glad that I just opened my mind to God and who He is. Because that's the first step, you know. You gotta really open your mind to who God is, like, or He cannot reveal Himself to you. Because if you come into God with a negative vibe, that's just like you coming to me with a negative vibe. Sis, I don't want it. But if you come into God, you open, you ready to learn who He is. Just like with any relationship, if you was to meet somebody and they was just super negative, you don't want to be with that person, you know? You don't want to open up to that person or reveal yourself. It's just as simple as that. You want to know who God is, you have to be open to knowing who He is. You got to accept Him. It ain't just, you know. First of all, a lot of people think God is a genie. That's where you're wrong. A new example is just like, oh God, if you do this, I'm gonna do that. That's like genie type stuff. Like, you don't bargain with God. You don't tell Him oh God, if I do this, you gonna do that. Like, nah, you can't do God like that. That's bogus. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's bogus. I use the Revolution Conceal and Define in C11. So I really do have, like, looking into the viewfinder, like, really bad. I have that bad. So if y'all see me doing that, please forgive me. So I'm just dipping into my 35A palette. And I'm taking those shades in the middle. Like, those browns, I could really use those. I use those to bronze up my skin, or even like a light little contour, you know? I use them because they work for me. Well, they work for what I'm going for, you know? Like, this is the look that I'm going for. You know, you might be going for something else, you know? But it's a color in here for you. So like I was saying, I am just getting ready to go to class. I honestly cannot wait for school to be over. Like, school and me, we have been doing this thing for a long time. I've been back and forth in school, just switching schools, going to different things. You know, really just trying to find what it is that I'm interested in. What you'll realize is that you'll be going to school for something that you don't even care about. And that was me. Like, I started off, at first, like, I did want to do, like, policing. Like, that was something that I was really passionate about. And then I found out I wanted to do makeup. So I went to beauty school for aesthetics. And I put, like, college on hold. And then after I graduated, I went back to college. Never got my aesthetics license because I took the test and failed it by 1 point. So I waited for a while to go back. Like, I waited to the very end. Like, I literally waited to the very end. Like, they give you up to 3 years. I went and took mine the 3rd year, which was October 31st for me. And I passed it. So I do now have my aesthetics license. This is just a thing, like, where discouragement really comes in. Like, do things ahead of time while you have time, and if you don't do things ahead of time, just get them done, you know? Like, I'm the type of person, I might not do things when they should be done, but I do get things done nonetheless. So I did get my license. Well, I did pass the test. I'm still trying to figure out about this license because they got you just doing everything, okay? But I did pass the test, and that's cool. And then, Lord willing, next week I will be done and I'll have my associate. Like I said, I just take my time with things. I don't rush. You know, you might see people graduating and all that different type of stuff before you, but you just have your purpose and your plan, and you work in your own time and don't rush things. Just get things done, though. That's most important. It wasn't that I was just sitting around not doing anything. I just had a desire for something else. I went and did that, and then, like, life happens where you're just like, okay, like, right now I don't have the energy for it, so I'm not doing it. That's life. But, you know, keep going. That's most important. Just keep going. And I saw one of my Facebook friends say, oh yeah, people are, like, happy that they're getting their associates, and like, you should have your associates by now. It was something, a little smart remark. Baby, look, let me tell you something. I just got mine. I'm claiming I just got mine. So look, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at her for saying what she said, and I ain't mad that I took my time to get mine, because everybody work at their own pace. And I am gonna be happy, and I'm going to walk across the stage because it took me a long time, okay? So I need to celebrate. I'm celebrating a lot. Like, my birthday is at the end of this month, but I'm celebrating my esthetician license, me graduating, Like, and finally, I'm gonna start up my lash company next year for sure. Like, I'm not playing anymore. It's time to put procrastination behind me because procrastination is really something serious, and I'm doing that right now. I got 10-page paper due. Only got like 2 sentences, and speech class, Lord be with me, because I don't even know. I don't have nothing mapped out in my mind about what I'm gonna say. I mean, like, as far as like rehearsing it, but I do got some things that I do want to say. But I'm just over school at this point. Like, when I first started, I was like, oh yeah, like school, like, yeah, I'm applying myself at school. But once you are like fed up, you're fed up. I'm fed up, so it's like, it's been a long, I don't even know how many months it's been. I think like 6 or something. Like, was it 6? How many months is in the semester? Y'all know, y'all people who in school or went to school, y'all know how long it is. Like, even the first 3 months or first few months, you be cool, you be like, yes, it ain't 6 months, it's like 4 months or 3 or something like that. But those first few weeks, I should say, like, you be cool, you be like, oh yes, like, this is cool. But then, you know, you just like, wait, this ain't over yet? Like, when is this over? Like, that's me. But with all that being said, just stay encouraged, stay motivated. If you're not feeling your best, look at some motivational videos. I know I do that. Prayer really works. And like, today is just it's not even like, this not the first time a prayer has been answered for me, but today is just a day that, whew, God really showed out today. Like, when you pray on behalf of someone else and they come into existence, and you know this person is just like, you don't know how it's gonna go, but it goes, and you just like, oh, okay, so you really did hear me, yeah. And it was just like one of those types of moments. So yeah, but somehow I just ended up talking y'all ears off. So yeah, we had 24 minutes. I'm gonna cut this off, right? I'll talk to you guys in my next video. And don't forget to like this video. I don't say like the video just to be like, oh, like I'm doing what everybody else is doing. A like really helps your girl out. So help me out. Like the video if you like the conversation that I just had with you guys. Well, you like how I did my makeup. It's real nice, natural, you know. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, like, subscribe if you want to see more of me, because yeah, I'm beautifully and wonderfully made. You know, God said that. I'm not being cocky. Like, I'm beautifully and wonderfully made. So if you want to see my beautiful face again, then go ahead and subscribe. You know, because you're going to see me. You're going to see me, period. Because, like, your girl is going to get her meal on the subscriber. So you're going to see this face. So you got a choice to do it now or do it later. I'm just saying. But yeah, comments. I love comments because I don't get them often. So I love them. So comment, talk to me, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Until then, peace.